Hello class 9th, how are you all? So from today we are going to begin chapter number 2. The name of chapter, as you can see on the screen, is Matter Around Us Pure. Yes, is matter around us pure. As the name suggests that we are going to study about the matter, we are going to study about the purification of matter. Yes, is the matter pure or not? As you know that every day we use different kind of matter. Matter means substance. Okay, matter means substance. During basic of chemistry class, I told you the meaning of matter. Yes, do you remember the meaning of matter? Yes, matter is anything which occupies space and has mass. Yes, what is matter? Matter is anything which occupies space and has mass. Yes, am I right? Matter is anything which occupies space and has mass. What is the meaning of mass? What is the meaning of mass? Yes, mass tells us how heavy or light an object is. Yes, mass tells us how heavy or light an object is. Mass is measured in kilogram. Yes, mass is measured in kilogram. Usually in daily life we measure weight in kilogram. Usually in daily life we measure weight in kilogram, but actually there is a difference between mass and weight. Yes, weight is a force. What is weight? Weight is a force, while mass is not a force. Mass is not a force. Yes, okay. So at first in this topic we will do the classification of matter. Yes, we will do the classification of matter. Then we will study about element. Yes, in during basic of chemistry class I already told you about element, but I will again explain. Yes, I am going to explain again. We will see the difference between different kind of matter. Yes, different kind of matter. So whatever I will show you, you will memorize. You will memorize it, and at last I will give you some chemical matter. Yes, with chemical formula you will learn. Okay, everything you will write in your notebook. I hope you understood. Now, without wasting time, let's begin. Let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. First topic is classification of matter. Yes, first topic is classification of matter. Yes, matter can be classified on the basis of physical and chemical. Yes, it means two kind of classification is possible for a matter: physical classification and chemical classification. Yes, physical classification and chemical classification. If I talk on the basis of physical classification, then there are three type of matter. Yes, on the basis of physical classification there are three type of matter. Yes, and on the basis of chemical classification, matter can be divided into two parts. Okay, so on the basis of physical classification we can divide matter into main three parts: solid, liquid and gas. Yes, there are three physical form of a matter. Yes, there are three physical form of a matter: solid, liquid and gas. There are two more. Yes, I will tell you, I will explain about, except solid, liquid and gas, there are two more state of a matter. First is BEC and second is plasma. BEC means Bose-Einstein condensate. Yes, okay. So as you can see on the screen, matter on the basis of chemical classification, matter can be divided into two parts: pure substance and mixture. Yes, there are two type of matter. pure substance and mixture. Yes, pure substance and mixture. Okay, and pure substance can be divided into two parts. Yes, pure substance can be divided into two category: elements and compound. Elements and compound. And next category is mixture. Mixture can be divided into two category. Mixture can be divided into two parts: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Yes, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay, so please write down. I am giving you 10 seconds. Okay kids, in your book both classification are given. Yes, physical classification and chemical classification. Physical classification we have already completed in chapter 1. Yes, in this chapter we will study chemical classification of matter. Yes, so there are two type of matter: pure substance and mixture. Now we will begin with pure substance. Okay, first let's see what is the difference between pure substance and mixture. Yes, we will first go through the difference between pure substance and mixture. Okay, now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, at first I am going to tell you the difference between pure substance and mixture. Yes, I am going to tell you the difference between pure substance and mixture. Before it, let me tell you the definition of pure substance. What is pure substance and what is mixture? Yes, what is pure substance and what is mixture? What is pure substance and what is mixture? Yes, so what is the definition of pure substance? What is the definition of pure substance? Pure substance is a substance which consists of a single type of substance. Yes, it consists of single type of substance. Yes, it means it has only single element or single compound. Yes, okay, pure substance is consist of single type of substance, or in another word I can say pure substance has only one type of component. Yes, pure substance has only one type of components. Okay, for example, iron is the only one type of component. There is nothing mixed in iron. If I talk about hydrogen gas, hydrogen is a single type of substance because there is no another gas is present in hydrogen. That's why it's a single type of substance. Okay, so it is pure substance. Oxygen, yes, water is a single type of substance because there is nothing mixed in water. But if I mix something in water, then it will become mixture. Sugar is a pure substance because nothing is present in sugar except sugar. Yes, salt, nothing is present in salt except salt. So salt itself a pure substance. Iron, copper, hydrogen, water, sugar, they all are pure substance. Yes, because they all are single type of substance. Yes, single means nothing is mixed anything else extra. Okay, mixture. Now let's come to the definition. Mixture. What is a mixture? Mixture is a substance which consists of two or more pure substance. Yes, it consists of two or more pure substance. Yes, means in mixture two or more elements are present or two or more compounds are present, because pure substance can be divided into element and compound. Pure substance can be divided into two parts, element and compound. Yes, pure substance can be divided into two parts, element and compound. Okay, and mixture, what is mixture? It consists of two or more pure substance. Pure substance. Mixture is a substance consists of two or more pure substance. Yes, mixture is a substance consists of two or more pure substance. Mixture is a substance consists of two or more pure substance. It means it consists of two or more elements or two or more compound. Okay, for example, seawater. Yes, seawater is a mixture because there are many things present in seawater. salt is present, water is present, yes, and many other minerals present. So it is a mixture. Okay. Soil is a mixture. Yes, soil is a mixture because in soil iron also present. Yes, soil is present, stone is present. Yes, so it is a mixture. Sand is present. Okay. And the mixture of sugar in water, the mixture of sugar in water is also a mixture because sugar is present in water, that's why it is a mixture. Okay. Any juice which contains sugar is a mixture. Any juice which contains sugar is a mixture. Okay. Now let's see what is the difference between pure substance and mixture. Yes, let's have a look the difference between mixture and pure substance. Yes, pure substance. Point number 1. Pure substance consists of single type of substance. Yes, pure substance consists of single type of substance. Mixture consists of two or more pure substance. Yes, mixture consists of two or more pure substance. Okay, pure substance consists of single type of substance. Pure substance consists of single type of substance, and mixture consists of two or more pure substance. Two or more pure substance. Next difference. Okay. Next difference. Pure substance cannot be separated into other substance. Yes, you cannot break it down. You cannot separate hydrogen. You cannot separate hydrogen because it is only single type of substance. It is only a single type of substance. But mixture can be easily separated. Mixture can be easily separated. For example, mixture namkeen. In mixture namkeen, there are many things present. So you can easily pick by hand and easily separate. For example, if salt is mixed in water, you can easily separate salt and water. You can easily separate salt and water by evaporation process. So pure substance cannot be separated into other substance, while mixture can be separated into components by physical method. By physical method means evaporation, distillation, these are physical method. Okay. Next difference. Pure substance has its own definite properties. Pure substance has its own definite properties. Yes, it has its own definite properties. Fixed property. Yes, you cannot change the properties of pure substance. You cannot change the properties of pure substance. But mixture shows the properties of its components. Yes, mixture shows the properties of components. Meaning mixture is showing the properties of different elements and different compounds. But pure substance is showing the properties of only single substance or single compound. Pure substance has definite property means pure substance show the properties of only single element or single compound. But mixture shows the property of its compound. It means mixture show the property of different compounds or different elements. Yes. I hope you understood the meaning. Please write down. I am giving you 10 seconds. Okay kids, now let's begin the first topic, pure substance. Pure substance you can also call pure matter. Yes, pure matter or pure substance both are same. Okay, pure substance or pure matter both are same. So you can either write pure substance or pure matter. Okay, so as we know that pure substance means pure matter. Pure matter, we can divide pure matter into two parts, elements and compound. First we will begin with elements. Okay, first we will begin with elements. So kids, what do you mean by elements? Yes, do you remember I told you, I explained you in the beginning of basic of chemistry class? Yes, do you remember? No? No issue, no problem. I am going to explain again. Please write down. Okay. Let's begin. Element. What is element? Element is a group of similar type of atoms. Yes. What is element? Element is a group of similar type of atom. Yes. Similar type of atoms are present. Similar type of atoms are present in element. For example, oxygen. We breathe oxygen. Yes. Do you breathe? No. We breathe in oxygen. In oxygen, all the atoms which are present in oxygen, all the atoms which are present in oxygen, all the atoms are present. All they are identical. All they are identical. It means they have similar type of properties. It means they all are similar type of atoms. They all are similar type of atoms. So element is a group of similar type of atoms. In another word, I can say element is a single type of atom. Yes, element is a single type of atom. There are many elements. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, and blah blah blah. So there are many elements. Yes. So they all are single type. They all are single type of atoms. They all are single type of atom. Do you know how many elements till now has discovered? Yes. Till now 118 elements are discovered. Till now 118 elements are discovered. Yes. Till now 118 elements are discovered. Yes. In higher class you will study about all 118 elements, but in 9th class we will study only 20 elements, the elements which are in the beginning. Okay. Example, as you can see on the screen, please watch carefully the examples. Hydrogen. Hydrogen is denoted by H. Hydrogen is denoted by capital H. H is written single, so it is showing that it is a element. If I write anything else with H, suppose if I write H2, H3, then it is not an element. It is not an element. Okay. So element is a single type of atom. Yes. Element is a single type of atom. Oxygen. What is the symbol of oxygen? Tell me. O. Yes, O is the symbol. O is written single. So, and we know by the definition of element, element is a single type of atom. So it is showing single atom. But if I write with O, 2. If I write 2 with O, O2. If I write O2, then it is not element. Yes. Calcium. What is the symbol of calcium? Ca. Yes. What is the symbol of gold? Au. What is the symbol of silver? Ag. Yes. These are the symbol. Symbol of hydrogen is H. Symbol of oxygen is O. Symbol of calcium is Ca. Symbol of gold is Au. Symbol of silver is Ag. Okay. Please write down. I am giving you 10 seconds. So kids, what is element? Element is a single type of atom, or you can say element is a group of similar type of atom. For example, hydrogen. It means in hydrogen, all the atoms which are present, they all are similar. Means they have same properties. Yes. Oxygen. In oxygen, all the atoms which are present, they all are similar. In calcium, all the atoms which are present, they all are similar. Yes. In gold, gold is the element. Yes, we know that gold is a metal. Yes, silver is also a metal, but they are element also. When? Because they contain similar type of atom. Yes, they contain similar type of atoms. Yes. Now, let me show you some examples, some more examples related to atom. Okay. Related to elements. Okay, so you can understand. Let's move on the next point. Okay kids, can you see the picture? Yes. First element, you can see Neptunium. Which is this element? Neptunium. Yes. Neptunium is denoted by Np. Neptunium is denoted by Np. Yes, what is the symbol of neptunium? Np. What is the symbol of hydrogen? H. What is the symbol of oxygen? O. What is the symbol of calcium? Ca. What is the symbol of gold? Au. What is the symbol of silver? Ag. Yes. What is the symbol of hydrogen? H. What is the symbol of oxygen? O. What is the symbol of calcium? Ca. What is the symbol of gold? Au. What is the symbol of silver? Ag. In the same way, what is the symbol of neptunium? Np. Yes. What is the symbol of neptunium? Np. You can see the picture. Can you see the picture of neptunium? Yes. Can you see the picture of neptunium? Okay. So, neptunium is an element. Yes, it is a pure substance. Mercury. Next, mercury. 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 The symbol for mercury is Hg. What is the symbol of mercury? Hg. Hg is the symbol for mercury. Okay. What is the symbol for boron? B. What is the symbol for boron? B. Yes. All these are elements. So, there are 118 elements. Yes. How many elements are present? 118 elements are present. Yes. Okay. So, please memorize the symbol of elements. Yes. You will memorize the symbol of elements. Now, I will show you 20 elements. Yes. You will memorize their name in order. You will memorize their atomic number. You will memorize their symbol. You will memorize everything. You will have to memorize in order. You don't have any other option. You don't have any other option. You will have to memorize in anyhow. You will have to memorize. Okay. Now let's move on to the next point. Okay kids, as we know that elements, what are elements? Yes, element is a group of similar type of atom. Yes, element is a group of similar type of atom. Or you can say element is a single type of atom. You can see on the screen, I have shown you 9 elements. Yes, you can see 9 elements on the screen. Can you see 9 elements on the screen? Can you see 9 elements on the screen? Yes. Okay. You can see on one side I have written elements name with their symbol on one side. On left hand side I have written the name of elements with symbol, and on right hand side I have written their atomic number. Yes. Now the question is, what is atomic number? I have already explained in basic of chemistry class, but I am going to explain again. What do you mean by atomic number? What do you mean by atomic number? Please listen carefully. Atomic number is denoted by Z. Atomic number is shown by Z. You can see on the screen. Can you see Z in the bracket? Yes. Just after atomic number. So, atomic number is denoted by Z. So, what is atomic number? The number of proton. The number of proton in an atom is called its atomic number. Yes, the number of proton of an element. The number of proton of an element. The number of proton of an element is known as atomic number. You already know about proton, electron, neutron. Yes, proton is a positive charged particle. Electron is a negative charged particle. Proton is a positive charged particle. Electron is a negative charged particle. Yes. And neutron is neutral because there is no charge present on neutron. Okay. Please write down all the name of elements. Okay. First element, hydrogen. Hydrogen is denoted by H. Hydrogen is denoted by H. And what is the atomic number of hydrogen? 1. Yes, what is the atomic number of hydrogen? 1. Next, helium. The element helium, its symbol is He. Yes, helium is denoted by He. Its atomic number is 2. Next is lithium. Lithium element is denoted by Li. Lithium element is denoted by Li. Its atomic number is 3. Its atomic number is 3. Beryllium. Beryllium element, it is denoted by Be. Yes, beryllium. What is the symbol for beryllium? Be. it is denoted, and its atomic number is 4. Its atomic number is 4. Boron, next is boron, and the symbol for boron is B, and its atomic number is 5. I had shown you the picture of boron few minutes ago. I showed you the picture of boron. Do you remember? Next, carbon. The symbol for carbon is C. Its atomic number is 6. Nitrogen. Nitrogen elements. What is the symbol for nitrogen? N. And its atomic number is 7. Next is oxygen. The atomic number of oxygen is 8 and its symbol is O. Next, fluorine. Its symbol is F and its atomic number is 9. Please write down. I am giving you 10 seconds. Okay kids, so first element is hydrogen, second element is helium, third is lithium, fourth is beryllium, fifth is boron, sixth is carbon, seventh is nitrogen, eighth is oxygen, ninth is fluorine. What is the symbol of hydrogen? H. What is the symbol of helium? He. What is the symbol of lithium? Li. What is the symbol of beryllium? Be. What is the symbol of boron? B. What is the symbol of carbon? C. What is the symbol of nitrogen? N. What is the symbol of oxygen? O. What is the symbol of fluorine? F. Yes. And atomic number, what is the atomic number of hydrogen? 1. What is the atomic number of helium? 2. What is the atomic number of lithium? 3. What is the atomic number of beryllium? 4. What is the atomic number of boron? 5. What is the atomic number of carbon? C. What is the atomic number of nitrogen? 7. What is the atomic number of oxygen? 8. What is the atomic number of fluorine? 9. Yes, all these are elements and atomic number. As you can see, you will have to learn in order. You will have to learn in order. You don't have any other option. You will have to learn atomic number. If I ask you randomly, what is the atomic number of carbon? What is the atomic number of carbon? The atomic number of carbon is 6. You will have to learn. You don't have any other option. If I ask you, what is the atomic number of fluorine? What is the atomic number of fluorine? 9. Yes. You will have to tell me. You will have to tell me the atomic number. If I ask randomly, what is the atomic number of boron? What is the atomic number of boron? 5. So you will learn the name in order. You will learn atomic number. So please memorize hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Okay. These are 9. Now I will show you the remaining elements. Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, as you can see the name of elements in black color, yes, atomic number in purple color, yes, elements name in black color and atomic number in purple color. Okay, can you see properly? Yes. So first element, we know hydrogen, second is helium, third is lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and ninth number element is fluorine. Now we will begin from the 10th number element, that is nothing but neon. Yes, neon is a case. So neon, what is the symbol of neon? Ne, and its atomic number is 10. Atomic number, we know what is the atomic number, the number of proton, it is denoted by Z. Sodium, Na, what is the symbol for sodium? Na, and its atomic number is 11. Next is magnesium, symbol for magnesium is Mg and its atomic number is 12. Next is aluminium, symbol for aluminium is Al, its atomic number is 13. Silicon, the symbol for silicon is Si and atomic number is 14. Phosphorus, the symbol for phosphorus is P and its atomic number is 15. Sulfur, its symbol is S and atomic number is 16. Chlorine, the symbol for chlorine is Cl and its atomic number is 17. Argon, its atomic number 18 and its symbol is Ar. Potassium, its symbol is K and its atomic number is 19. Calcium, its symbol is Ca and atomic number is 20. Okay, please write down. I am giving you 10 seconds. Please write down fast. So kids, what is the symbol for neon? Ne. Okay, 10th number element is neon, then next sodium, then magnesium, then aluminium, then silicon, then phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, then potassium, and 20 number element is calcium. Yes. So if I ask you, what is the symbol for neon? Ne. What is the symbol for sodium? Na. What is the symbol for magnesium? Mg. What is the symbol for aluminium? Is Al. What is the symbol for silicon? Si. What is the symbol for phosphorus? P. What is the symbol for sulfur? S. Okay, you will have to learn the atomic number randomly. If I ask you what is the atomic number of argon? 18. 18 is the atomic number of argon. What is the atomic number of neon? 10. What is the atomic number of sodium? 11. What is the atomic number of magnesium? 12. What is the atomic number of aluminium? 13. What is the atomic number of silicon? 14. You will have to learn the atomic number with symbol. But the symbol, as you can see on the screen, for different elements there are different symbol. Yes, for some elements the symbols are written only with one letter, and for some elements the symbol are written with 2 letter. Yes. So what is the reason behind it? We will also study next time. Okay, please write down. Okay, now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, it's time to ask question from you. Question number 1. Write the different types of matter. Write the different types of matter. Yes. So we know that on the basis of chemical classification, matter can be divided into 2 parts, pure substance and mixture. Yes. There are 2 types of matter, pure substance and mixture. Yes, there are 2 types of matter, pure substance and mixture. Pure substance can be divided into 2 parts, elements and compound. Yes, pure substance can be divided into 2 parts, elements and compound. Mixture can be divided into 2 parts, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Yes, am I right? And we know that till now 118 elements are discovered. Yes. Okay, now question number 2. Define elements. Yes, what do you mean by elements? Elements is a group of similar type of atom. Element is a group of similar type of atom. Element is a group of similar type of atom. And we know that till now 118 elements are discovered. I had shown you 20 elements: hydrogen, helium, lithium, helium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. Yes, you will have to memorize these names and atomic number. Atomic number means proton number. Atomic number means proton number. Next question, what is mixture? Yes, next question is what is mixture? Yes, what is mixture? Mixture is a substance which consists of 2 or more pure substance. Mixture is a substance consists of 2 or more pure substance. Example: sea water, minerals, soil, air. Air is also a mixture because air is a mixture of different gases. Salt in water, sugar in water. Yes, so these are mixture. So mixture is a substance which consists of 2 or more pure substance. Means pure substance, we know about pure substance that pure substance has only one type of component. But in mixture has different type of components. Yes, mixture has different type of components. And what are the difference between pure substance and mixture? What are the difference between pure substance and mixture? Pure substance consists of single type of substance. Pure substance consists of single type of substance, while mixture consists of 2 or more pure substance. Pure substance cannot be separated into other substance, while mixture can be separated into components by physical method. Pure substance has its definite property. Pure substance has its own definite properties. Mixture shows the properties of its compound. Yes, I hope you understood. Yes, whatever I had shown you today you will memorize. Okay, now we will meet in next class. We will study in next class about compound.